Fortnite's gearing up for its biggest live event yet, and this one's about to change the island forever. The Spirit Realm is hovering over Oninoshima, the Dark Presence is getting ready to strike, and all eyes are locked straight on the 0-point shard. There's serious heat building up, shocking leaks, explosive threats. Everyone on the island's talking about it. From underground whispers to cosmic-level danger, this event's going to shake the entire loop. And to guide you through this chaos, you'll need the best guide on Oninoshima. So, loopers, strap in, because even though we've just landed in the shock and awesome season, Fortnite's already setting the stage for a live event. The Dark Presence looms, the final showdown is on the horizon, and today, we're breaking down the storyline, the quests, and what it's all building up to. Right from the start of the season, we've had a bunch of story quests setting the stage. At the very start of this season, we stumbled on something insane. That whole bug infestation isn't random at all. These Onimorphs have been slipping through access points straight from the Spirit Realm into our world, landing right on Oninoshima. We're talking full-on dimension-hopping demon insects. But that was just the tip of the iceberg. The deeper we dug, the crazier it got. We even found one of those access points and tried to push through ourselves. And here's the kicker, it slammed shut right in our faces. So, the big question is, if the bugs can cross over so easily, why can't we? Clearly something's off. But the real twist came in the latest storyline update. These bugs, or Onimorphs, whatever you want to call them, they're multiplying fast. And no, not like a couple cockroaches hiding in the walls. We're talking whole POI, falling under bug control, tunnel, Utopia City, full-on invasion mode. Now I know what you're thinking. With all the gear, the guns, even bug sprays, how are they still spreading? How is the island losing ground this fast? Well, that's where the detail everyone missed comes in. And I've been pointing at it since day one of this season. You all know our alt girl Hope, the one who paints visions of the future. Her graffiti doesn't always make sense right away, but every single time, it turns real. She showed the bugs pouring out of portals. She showed Utopia City falling. And one of her early prophecies was a drawing of a queen. At first glance, you probably thought it was just some boss that spawns at infected zones. But here's the reality. That graffiti wasn't pointing to a random queen on the map. It was pointing to the queen, the true mother of the swarm, the source of every insect we're fighting. She's not on the island yet. She's still out there, deep in the Spirit Realm, pulling the strings while her little army floods our world. That means we haven't even seen the real threat face to face. Not yet. And talking about Spirit Realm, we've never actually been there, but apparently she's the one laying all these eggs. And once she lays them, they somehow get teleported straight from the Spirit Realm into Oninoshima Island. That's how they hatch, and that's how the bugs keep multiplying like crazy. Now here's where Hope's theory kicks in. If we can get our hands on one of those eggs and study it, we might be able to figure out exactly where they landed when they crossed over, because there has to be a drop zone somewhere on the island before they got moved. So here's the crazy part. If we manage to analyze these eggs, we might finally figure out where the portal is, the very one the Spirit Realm Queen is using to sneak her spawn into our world. That's already wild enough. But what's even more insane is the possibility of flipping the whole process. Right now, the cycle goes like this. The Queen lays her eggs in the Spirit Realm, then pushes them through a portal straight onto our island. But if we reverse engineer it, not only can we track down the exact portal she's using, we might actually be able to send ourselves the other way. Imagine that, crossing from our world into the Spirit Realm without waiting for some unstable rift to open. That's the big play here. If the Queen can move her army across dimensions, then in theory, we can retrace that path right back to her domain. No more sitting around wondering when the next crack in the sky appears. We take the fight straight into her world, on her turf, using her own trick against her. We're standing here on the Chapter 6 island, and the plan is simple but insane. Use her own portal, step into the Spirit Realm, and take the fight directly to them. That's the part that makes sense to me. Otherwise, it'd be way too random for us to suddenly just stroll into another dimension out of nowhere. But here's where things get even wilder. If that's the setup, then the final live event of this season won't just be another battle on the island. No. This time, it's about storming into the Spirit Realm itself to face the Queen. And not the placeholder Queen we've been fighting in bug-infested zone. The one Hope painted on her walls wasn't from Oninoshima at all. That was the true Spirit Realm Queen. a figure we've never seen in the game before. Now think about it. The final event could pit us against her with the Megazord at our side, maybe even squaring off against the Dark Presence itself. The same monster whose tentacles we barely survived last time. That would be the fight of the chapter. But here's the catch. Fortnite has teased us like this before. They hype us up, get us ready for the showdown of a lifetime, and then sometimes all we get is a pop-up saying, "Congrats, you won." So yeah, I'm hoping this time it delivers. All signs point to a massive end-of-season event that not only ties off Chapter 6, but launches us right into the so-called Simpsons mini-season. And if logic holds, that event is the gateway that finally drags us headfirst into the spirit realm. But here's the thing. The next batch of story quests is literally called Prepare for Battle. Sounds epic, right? I'm not gonna lie, the pacing of this season's storyline quests has been brutal. We got a small wave at the start of the season, then nothing for weeks. Another drop, a month later, and now another month of waiting. Honestly, I don't know if Fortnite's ever had pacing this rough. It kills the momentum. So tell me, loopers, what do you think? Are you fine waiting it out? Or do you feel like we're starving between updates? But if you can't wait for Fortnite to finally drop something massive, I've got an event you can dive into right now. It's called Save the Day. And trust me, it looks pretty wild. Enjoy the show!